What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I take very cheap items that I find online and sell them for very high ticket items. It's something called forced perspective, and Walt Disney was the man who kind of created this whole concept up with his parks at Disneyland. If you've ever been to Disneyland, the way that he builds his park is that it's very big in the beginning and then it gets smaller as the higher you go. Now you've probably seen this on Instagram and other different kind of optical illusions, but these people that take these photos right here are very good at forced perspective. And when Walt Disney made his castle at Disneyland, he started it very big and then it got smaller and smaller, but when you looked at it, it looked like it was a big castle. So we're going to use that same technique when we're going and selling online with Shopify or Amazon or anything like that. It works really well, and I can't wait to show you guys how it goes. But when I first start over here, I'm going to kind of show you guys this guy's YouTube channel. This guy, he does online stuff, and he sells courses and all this stuff, and you can see in the background right here that he has a Lamborghini. And you know, if I was selling you guys a course or something like that, you know, I'm sure that would be a huge thing, right? You know, you have a Lamborghini in the back, and I kind of want to show you something that's that I saw this weekend here in Mexico that remind me of forced perspective. So when you're on the freeway, this looks like a cop car, but when you actually get up close to it, it's actually just a sign. And if I was a quote-unquote guru, I could have a Lamborghini in the back, and you know, I'd get a lot of people to buy my course, but that's not what I'm about. So this is exactly what I'm talking about, forced perspective, and this is how we're going to get your product to sell like hotcakes for a huge price tag. So this is an image that's I saw it and I was like, this is exactly what I need to talk about. So I hope you guys are getting a lot of value bombs in this episode. We're going to talk about forced perspective. So the first thing that I like to do is I like to go to Instagram, and I like to look up maybe, you know, nice cars or anything along that line. But right now I'm gonna look up a G-Wagon just because that car is kind of like a higher end car, and we're gonna go and scroll down and find one of our cars that we can possibly use. Now these are all like high-end cars, you know, like these are sick cars. I think this could work right here. We're gonna copy this. I'm gonna just copy this. And also, if you don't have like Photoshop and you want to use something that's quick on the go and maybe you want to learn real quick, photop.com is something that I use, and it's really great and it's free. I highly recommend you guys use that. I'll put the links in the descriptions below if you guys need help knowing the exact websites. So we're gonna go ahead and add this into our stuff, and we're gonna go to AliExpress because that's where we get most of our stuff from. And we're gonna go and look up, you know, some type of jewelry that we can get for cheap. Let's just say like a hand chain or something like that. Girls that wear hand chains and stuff. We look down, we see a bunch. I see already a bunch of cool stuff that I could probably use. Yeah, there's a lot of things to choose from. Let's go back up. There's one I liked. This one right here. So this one right here is for 58 cents, and I can easily sell this for anywhere from $14 to $20 even. And I'll show you how I do it right there. So we have our 58-cent chain. It's got 12 reviews, which is good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and filter this out, and I'm going to blur this image a bit. Just a bit, just to give it a little, just a little blurriness. Because the way I'm going to do this forced perspective, and this is just like, I'm not even trying, this is just an example. If you were really gonna do this, you would probably hire someone on Fiverr and get it done a little bit more professional. This is just like, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make you guys think of like how it can be done. which is something that this channel is for, is to show you guys kind of out of the box thinking when you're selling your products. Because if you can be better than your competition, then why wouldn't you, right? Why would someone want to just buy this normally when they can, oh, well, there's a G-Wagon, a Mercedes G-Wagon. Like, oh, you know, people are gullible. Like, you know, maybe not to me and you, because we're really smart marketers. And this is kind of what this channel's for, is that I see people attempting marketing stuff all the time, and I'm like, no one would buy that. But it's because I'm so deep in the marketing game that I think that everyone's trying to market me to everything, that I never buy anything. But like, people are really dumb. People are really dumb. And so I'm just trying to build a community of smart people that understand the marketing tactics that big companies use. And not even big companies, like the average person as well too, that we can learn from. So this is kind of a rough draft. I mean, obviously it's not going to be perfect because I'm not going in here in detail, but not bad for a free program. And boom, there you go. There it is. Now what I would do is I would save this, and then after I save this, I would go ahead and put it in a filter. And then after I did that, I would get something like this. And then there it is. There is your brand new Instagram post. And you'd be surprised like how well this converts. Like, people be like, oh my god, like, and this isn't like the best, obviously, but you get the idea. So moving forward, guys, when you're trying to make your brand, using forced perspectives is something that I highly recommend. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and we'll see you on the next one.